It's amazing. I've been to like so many events already today. How is it possible? Anyway, today's event, or rather the other event today, is this X-T5 from Fujifilm. The focus has shifted away from video, so let's get that out of the way first. 6.2K with a crop, 4K with a crop, 422, 10-bit. There you go, that's the video, 6.2K, done. Let's move to stills. So why exactly is it focused on stills? Well, first things first, look, the LCD screen. It doesn't flip that way anymore. That's what everybody else is doing. They're flipping the screen that way. This has gone the other way in that it doesn't go that way. Just this way and that way. And inside, 40 megapixel. So it's a bit like the high resolution XH2, but this has got your typical Fujifilm dials that we all love, you know, your aperture, your ISO, shutter speed, it's all there, exposure comp, which is great because they kind of did away with that, some of it for the XH2, and it feels, you know, it feels really lightweight. It's smaller and lighter than the X-T4. In terms of size, it's actually very similar to the X-T1, a bit heavier than the X-T1. It's probably just heavier than the X-T1 because it's got stuff like the IBIS, yes, it's got IBIS. It uses the same battery. There we are. Same battery as X-T4, but somehow they've managed to squeeze out more performance. You can get 700 shots from one charge because of a more efficient processor. It's kind of interesting that they're going more towards stills because everybody is going towards video. So I guess it could be good for people who are like, oh, I don't want video. There are some people saying, oh, why not do away with the video feature? No, it's still got a video feature. It will still take video. Just don't use it. So here we are, we're doing some stick NSEC stuff. Stick NSEC action with the X-T5. I would have thought there would be some more sports, some faster moving subjects. No. So we're doing some macro because there's also a new macro lens, 13mm f2.8R LM WR macro. Just remember that. It's not been on lens, not all. So it's still got the 19 film simulations. Colours look great because it is Fuji. So the burst rate, 15 FPS, same as before. Not much change there. Let's have a look. Actually, they all look the same. I wonder if they ever get confused and try to mate with a branch.
Is that a problem that you've had in the past?
I do see branches and then think, oh yeah, it's a bit fit. Yeah, and the viewfinder is 0.8 times magnification now. It's a nice viewfinder. 100 FPS refresh rate. So of course this has got the latest processor, X Processor 5. So everything is a bit snappier. Focus is better, but yep, 3.3 million face detection points, 100% coverage. Doesn't move much, does it? It isn't a stick, is it? It's like root ginger. Isn't it? You wouldn't want to have that on the kitchen tabletop because you might accidentally eat that when you're doing a little stir fry, isn't it? It is now sensitive down to -7 EV for focusing. Well, it's not really dark here. I don't really need 15 FPS, but I'm going to do it just because I can. It's going to be good for people who like stills because I think the screen that swivels out this way is a little bit annoying for people who are a bit more serious about photography, especially when you want to do kind of low angle stuff. You don't want to have to flip the screen out this way just to get the screen to flip like that, to tilt like that, or the other way around as well, because then you can still have a good grip with two hands, whereas before, when it's tilted out this way, it gets in the way, doesn't it? Another thing, there's no headphone socket. They've got the remote there and mic. You can still add headphone via USB-C. Over here, SD card, two of them. None of your fancy, expensive CF Express stuff. Time for some more running. You did it last time. What product was it for? Do you remember?
Probably another XT series camera.
It was, wasn't it? So we've got another X-T5, and we've got the man. You can run, because your running was so good last time.
I don't remember it being good.
Doesn't matter. Notice how I didn't give him a choice. We use this setting. Face eye detection. That's all the different subjects we got.
Does it do stick insects?
No, discrimination. Absolute discrimination. So, okay. So we'll test autofocus out. I thought the X-T autofocus was all right, but they've improved it. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, go. All right, go on 2 then. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's nice. Eyes on, locked on. Yes, it still picks up even when you're quite far away.
Does it?
Yeah, yeah, that's pretty good. So even when the subject's really small in the frame, well, it picks up on the head there. Okay, and got, oh yeah, oh, and even walking backwards. Yeah, oh, that's impressive. Oh, that's nice.
Thank you.
I was talking about the camera.
I know. I'm still taking it.
Yeah, it does feel better. I thought last time there was some out of focus frames, but this looks pretty good. It really keeps up with your lightning fast running. Deep learning. I think all this sort of intelligent focusing.
Yeah, I call ultra and deep learning.
I don't know. How do we know? How do we know if it's learning? How do you know? You don't know. You just don't know, do you? Is it learning? Is anybody learning? Am I learning? You're probably not learning if you're watching this channel. Who knows? I learn something new every time I see you run. Let's have a look at. Let's go through the ISO range. 1600, 3200. It's a base ISO. It goes down to 125 now. So they've kind of done away with the vertical grip. You can't get a vertical battery grip now. You can get a metal grip to make it more grippy, but you can't put one of those to extend the battery life. But you know, they've kind of eked out more shots on the standard battery anyway. So it's kind of interesting that they're more focused on stills means no vertical battery grip. But I think they're pushing you more towards the pro end, XH2, if you want that kind of stuff, which is only about £200 more than this. This is £1,699 body only. XH2, well, £200 more than that. And then the XH2S, really not too much more expensive. By making this lighter and smaller, they're kind of hitting the nail on the head, because that is one of the points of having crop or APS-C.
Exactly.
The smaller body, lightweight.
Makes sense.
There's actually one thing about this. I had the X-T4 before. It's not a big camera, but this, I don't know, the size and the weight, it feels like you can just shoot like this. You can do it like this. You can just go around taking photos like this. Boom, have that. And then you've got resolution.
Yeah, I think Fuji's done a brilliant job with this one.
For more running and some photos and stuff, follow right here. I've left a bit of table space here to put in the details of your social media accounts here.
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what they say. 7 stops Ibis.
But you know, I'm generally a little skeptical when it comes to Ibis.
Why?
Why? Because you know the ratings are in like some perfect scenario, and as soon as you start
it's true. Well,
real world scenario, it's like, oh wait, this is 2 stops. They probably have it on a tripod when they test the Ibis.
They probably can't have that. They have the arms on tripods. You can't have the camera on a tripod.
Oh man.
Well, why
I like hair.
I like, yeah, but I can't actually remember what it was like last time. Jeez.